What is up, everybody? It is Wreaker, and welcome back to Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves. And yeah, we're still going through some of the pre-recorded stream stuff that got accidentally muted.
I'm an old hand at pickpocketing.
But there should only be one more episode after this, because I only just did this one chapter on that stream. But yeah, if you have issues with spiders, there's going to be a couple
use noise to lure
spots
them away
in this
from the
episode that you
contestant.
might look away for. But yeah, it's also just generally creepy enemy with the Contessa. But yeah, this isn't a horrible mission. I know some people like it, some people don't. It's like a B tier mission to me. It's better than average. But I kind of screwed myself over because I went straight from, I did a bunch of missions all in a row. And you happen to notice the top left there, I don't have a ton of gadget power left. So yeah. And this is one of the missions where you can use a lot of gadgets with, oh, how do I put it? You can use a lot of gadgets with the alarm clock. And so, a lot of this mission, I was just trying to, just get health pickups like that. But the entire goal of this mission is you have to pickpocket, I think, a tank, different T word. You have to pickpocket the ignition keys for a tank. You have to pickpocket a, like door key or something for the tank. And you have to pickpocket the tank schedule so you know where the tank is supposed to be. And also there was another fantastic example of, oh, how do I put it? Well, also, oh, now I remember. It was a fantastic example of guards despawning in areas you don't think they should be able to. Also, greed is good, especially when you get one of the high coin pickpocketable things. But yeah, this mission can be annoying just because of all the guards and whatnot. Now, technically it is set up. Okay, it's hatch key. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what they actually called it. But the mission is set up to where you can do it without gadgets. It just gets really annoying. And yeah, now instead of walking around on rails and all that, luckily got a little bit more gadget power. We gotta go inside the actual prison to track down the Contessa and her guards. There's the water tower from the last episode. And yeah, I was just making sure that I wasn't gonna pop out right in front of her with the click there. Almost got hit by a searchlight though, that would have been fun. But there's a few things in this area. Like you see the piles of firewood and logs and whatnot. You can hit those. There's a bell right there you can smack to distract a guard. The only, like, it's not too hard to do without gadgets, at least this part. One of the later ones, it's kind of annoying to do without gadgets. And of course, there's always barrels everywhere to help. I decided not to get greedy on that one because I honestly don't know why. I probably had more than enough time to pickpocket him. But yeah, this whole mission is essentially just pick off that trail guard, get him out of the way, and then go after the next one. And there's probably a way, I just wasn't going to do it on stream. I'm sure what you could do is throw an alarm clock to distract all the guards at once. Also, I thought I was a little lucked out there that I managed to line up with the wall there. But yeah, pro moves, right? Pro moves. Now I gotta track down the Contessa and pick another pocket. And I don't want to run just because I don't want to get spotted. And running is inconsistent on where you get spotted from, if that makes sense. Because sometimes a guard won't hear you as you run literally right behind them, and sometimes a guard will notice you running a rooftop away. So yeah. And yeah, we gotta get one more item. And we finally get this blue ball that's been bothering me for a bit. Because in post-recording, redoing the voice lines and whatnot, I had noticed that clue bottle about 6 times. I was like, why did I never get that? So yeah, I finally did get it. And I went and I remember I was explaining that these bundles of firewood were unique items that you can break, quote unquote, but not destroy. And yeah, I was having some issues just getting over the roof there. But yeah, you can smack those piles of firewood all you want, but they don't actually disappear. So you can use them to distract guards and whatnot. And I was going for that clue bottle, but the game had other ideas apparently. So I got to waste a little bit of time to climb all the way back up and get it. And yeah, if you can't tell from my voice, it is morning as I'm recording this. So I've got both morning voice and I've got a cappuccino just to help get me through the day. I am recording this one, and I'm going to be recording the next one. I've only been doing like one at a time just because my voice was having issues a couple of times, and I was having to deal with the work schedule as well. So that's where I wasn't able to I also got screwed over because the alarm clock hit the building first, so the guard didn't recognize it. And he's out of the way. And there's a bell there that can be used in this mission. We're just gonna call that first try and just ignore the fact that it was not first try. But yeah. So we're down to 2 guards left, and yeah, this mission does take a while. I'm sure there's a way to speedrun the mission for some reason, the guards got alerted to that. I'm not entirely sure why. And then, yeah, that one was fun because I noticed, oh, the rooftop guard got drawn to that as well. And you can't do two at once. So my thought was kind of wait. And hopefully he goes around to the right. But no, his pathfinding screwed me over a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And because I had already gotten the electrified cane, I had planned on using it on the guard, but now I couldn't, so I'm like, okay, I have no gadget, nothing. So, luckily I got some there. And the guard had heard it, apparently. And I decided I was going to wait instead of trying to jump over the guard, because he would immediately see me. This is where I use the running, because I know he has a surprise animation, essentially. When they notice you running, they have a surprise animation. And that gives you enough time to get in there and do a stealth kill. Or electrify, get them out of there if you need to. And luckily I had enough gadget power. Couldn't really move the camera very well. But out of the way enough. Got that guard, and now all I gotta do is pick one more pocket. And I am, like, officially out of gadget power. Right there. And get the tank control schedule. Essentially so Bentley can figure out where to steal a tank. And yeah. Since I was out of gadget power, I didn't want to go do another mission, or a certain mission, so I did this one. Because you don't play as Sly, you actually transfer to Murray here in a minute, after a couple cutscenes. So yeah, luckily I could refill my gadget power if I needed to. And there was clue bottle number 30. So we can actually get into the safe. I just can't remember if I do it in this episode or next episode.
Psst, Murray.
But,
hey, Murray.
The ability is actually very useful. It's long toss, which allows both Sly and Bentley to throw stuff further.
Over here, in the back
which sounds like, okay, yeah, that'd be useful
Sly!
too. Yeah, that's
so glad
very,
to see you.
very useful.
They've been forcing
Trust
me
me.
to eat meals covered in spice, and I'm feeling kind of strange. You gotta get me out of here.
No problem. Bentley seems to have found a weakness in the solitary confinement cell. If you can get in a big enough fight, the guards will throw you in there. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience.
Well, if you say so, I suppose a powerful force like the Murray could take down 50 foes. If I had to.
Excellent. You beat the snot out of 50 of those guys, and Bentley and I will take care of the rest.
Now, one thing I wish that they had done in Sly 2 that they kind of did in Sly 3. In Sly 3, you could replay missions. And Sly 4, you could as well. But what I kind of want, or would have liked, is essentially, I want a, almost a free play style, like high score. How many smaller guards, or how many guards can you beat up with Murray? like a room like this where you do have some traps you can use and all that, like the slam laser and whatnot. There's stuff you can throw at the guards.
The Murray trucks of 20.
And there's lasers you can throw the guards into. And spikes on the wall.
Bring it on,
But yeah,
suckers.
if you want to get bang for your buck, the spike walls and spike floor are very useful. They also do not discriminate. They will try to murder corpses.
Reversal.
But if there's ever a Sly 5, I want a mission kind of like this in there. But I also want like an arcade, arcade beat 'em up,
Turkeys.
where you just control Murray. His dialogue is also epic, I will say that.
Stupendous victories. 47 going to heaven.
He does it about every 5, and then like in the last 5 he does it every 1.
49 feeling fine.
And I was trying to get fancy. And I don't know why, but I was like, I do appreciate how Murray's just got like his entire jaw in his fist. But I was like, I wanted to put number 50 in a toilet, and I was like, oh, all these cells are empty, and then I realized, oh wait, Murray actually has a toilet in his cell.
50. Eat that, you
So
incarcerated
I did the
suckers.
best I could.
Is that anti-social
And then Murray
enough
teleports
for ya?
back out to the middle of the
Oh, what?
exercise
You
yard
gonna
there.
Throw me in solitary?
Yep.
Bring it on!
And yeah, more guards are coming, and they just drop a cage from the ceiling. Perfect. Murray stood in the exact possible spot he needed to for that. But now it also fixes the problem I had of running out of gadget power. And I also took the opportunity, it's like, is there anything worth all the loot? And not really at this moment. The one that would be worth it, I don't have enough coins for. I will need Atlas Strength in the next episode, just because it makes a mission so much easier. And yeah, something I did during the stream, which I didn't or haven't done previously, is use the job help thing, which is in like the main pause menu, and it can give you all your objectives, so if you ever forget what you're actually supposed to be doing, it can help out on that. So there is one tip. But yeah, now I decided to sprint across the entire level to go get the safe. And yeah, it honestly, like, there's a lot to do in the
You need an IQ of at
worlds,
least 140
but they're
to
pretty
figure
tiny.
This one out. That Contessa is smarter than I'd thought.
Also, the reason I went over and smacked all that rubble was, I explained on stream, as a kid, I was so excited because it's like, oh, I get to go explore this house, and they have it closed off. So, yeah, that was a bummer as a kid. But, oh well. Again, another one of those what-ifs of Sly Cooper. I need to just have a list going at this point of all the what-ifs. Might be able to write a book. But yes, slip by the tank and jump perfectly into the water, and the guard did not. The guards are programmed on video game logic, so they are not the brightest. But they are guards.
Those giant pipes under the bridge feed power to the prison's
And
security
here
systems.
is
I'll need
honestly
to
one of my
cut the
favorite
connection to
missions.
Free Murray.
Sounds
It's
like a
kind
plan.
of
What do you need me
slow
for?
and all
As
that,
you know, the bridge is
but
heavily guarded.
I hear you. You'd like a little protection while you
It's-
place the bombs.
it's got an interesting
That's
mechanic.
correct.
Love to help out, but there's nowhere to hide on the bridge. We're totally exposed.
That's true. To fool the guards, you'll need to break those statues and take their place.
I pose like a statue, the guards walk on by, then pow! I hit him from behind. You're a genius.
And hence the
That's
reason
also
there's
correct.
all those statues everywhere. So the entire mechanic is there's blue sparkles there. You can break a statue and pose as it, and somehow this works. And as soon as the guard walks by, you can just
I'm done
KO
here.
him
Follow me to the top of the
and
bridge.
get rid of him. But this is essentially an auto-scroller level. Is Bentley will only really get done placing the bombs when, or after you've eliminated guards. So on the flashlight guards, you just kind of stand there, wait for the light to pass, and then you can pop out and take them out. And then I had forgotten, oh yeah, flashlight guards, there's like 2 waves of them. And somehow, none of the guards realize that there's suddenly a bunch of guards missing from going across the
This bomb's
bridge.
all set. I'm moving to the next stress point.
But yeah, as soon as you take out both of those guards, the next wave spawns at the other end. And on the rooftop guards, you can hide if you want, but you honestly don't have to. You're not going to fail if you get spotted. Because on the rooftop guards, you're essentially just going to make a giant scrum anyway. So yeah, I got stuck on the edge of the bridge there. So, and
Got
for
another one
some
in
reason
place.
that guard took a lot of
Heading back
extra
across
hits.
the bridge.
I got get back in position for a flashlight guard. Just wait for him to shuffle on past. And on this one, I decided, oh, it's 2 bats. I'm just gonna take him out here. And that bat was just death. I don't know what happened. On this one, I just decided I have enough gadget power to last a while. I'm just gonna start taking out the guards. And yeah, it took a while for that last guard there to spawn. So I had to wait for him to actually get spawned into the world. Then I can
This
dispose of
bomb
him.
is ready. Cover me. I'm on the move.
But yeah, I mentioned it's an auto-scroller. It's essentially the mission lasts as long as there's guards. So as soon as you take out the guards, the mission ends.
Another one's in
And yeah,
place.
I
I'm moving
took
to
out
the other
the wrong
side of
guard there with
bridge.
the lightning, essentially. I say wrong guard, but I took out the guard I didn't mean to, which was fun. But yeah, we are now approaching, I think, the last wave. If Sly doesn't get stuck on a little ledge there. And it's real fun. You can tell what which one is the last wave when you take out the guard. And you jump
The
down
last
here.
charge is set. Let's get out of here.
And it goes into slow-mo. And takes away your controls.
That takes care
And-
of the power to the security
And yeah,
system.
that's one animation glitch that they're still on the bridge when they blow it up. Anyway, this has been Wreaker, like Chaos Rain.
Thanks to your recent efforts, we're ready to attempt a Murray rescue. I call this plan the Trojan Tank. Step 1. We use the Contessa's keys to steal one of her tanks. I'll jump in and drive while you keep out of sight by crawling underneath. With some luck, the guards won't notice anything out of the ordinary and open the prison gates for us. We casually roll in and then blast the security doors to Murray's cell block. Once inside, you'll need to improvise your way up to the guard control center and open the doors leading down to solitary confinement. Let's hope Murray hasn't cracked under the Contessa's hypnosis. Okay, Sly, I'm heading out for the tank.
I'm inside the tank, increasing the ride height on the treads. There, that should give you enough room. Crawl underneath this thing and let's get moving. I can't see you down there, so try to keep up and stay out of sight. We're approaching the prison gate. Let's see if they fall for it. Suckers! You'd better get out from underneath the tank before I let loose with the turret. Okay, you're all clear. Head inside and I'll be right behind you. I'm having some trouble sabotaging the tank. Go on ahead, I'll catch up.
Okay, Bentley, what's next?
Well, that should be the guard's control center. But to be honest, I'm not sure how you're going to get up there.
Don't worry about it. Thinking of my feet is what I do best.
Most Most of the security went down when we cut the power on the bridge, but a few lights seem to have a backup generator. Be careful.
Okay, I'm running your algorithmic code decryptor. You see anything happening down there?
Success! We've got access to solitary confinement.
Hot stuff. I'm heading down.
Oh, that looks bad. I've never seen Murray like this.
He's all twitchy and bug-eyed.
You said Murray was being forced to eat spice, right?
Yeah, he said he was feeling weird.
Well, he's weirded out all right. I doubt he even knows we're here. Clearly, we're going to have to lure him out of that cell the hard way.
The hard way?
Those hypno boxes are designed to heighten the effects of spice, and he's already in an agitated state. So if we turn them all on at the same time, Murray's sure to become wildly hostile and probably break down the door.
How do we turn on the hypno boxes?
The power switches are all defended by laser barriers. When you get close, I'll hack the laser system from my terminal down here. That should give you access.
Let's do it. Anything to help out old Murray. He's looking really bad.
Okay, I'm hacking the laser barrier. Flip the switch to turn on the hypno box.
What's that sound? Angry! Get gone!
I'll take care of the laser wall. All clear.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Tip me over and I'll smash up everything! Ah!
I'm on it. There you go.
Ah! Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff.
Heads up, Sly. The hypno boxes are too strong for you to destroy with your cane. Try using Murray's attacks to take them out. When they're all offline, Murray should be jolted out of his spice range. Watch out!
My head! Who? What? Is this heaven?
Sorry, pal. You're no angel.
Just take a few deep breaths and try to center your thoughts.
Okay.
What's with all the racket? My conscious mind is a wreck. I ought to... The weak-minded hippo is free! And he's got friends! Perhaps it's time to reevaluate some life choices.
I'm serious. I managed to keep this half of the Clockwork Heart safe. It was hard to hide from the Contessa! She's getting away!
Murray, lift those crank bars so we can chase after her.
I'm on it! Let's go! You lousy, no good head shrinker!
Oh, come now, Murray. We were making such progress during our sessions.
The only mental help that I need is to never be reminded of you again.
Such displaced hostility. If you insist on getting angry, why not be psychologically productive and channel it at your so-called friends?
I'm done talking with my mouth. Now I talk with my fists!
Sorry, but our time is up.
She's getting away!
Don't worry, pal. We'll find her. With the three of us back together, she doesn't stand a chance.
It was great. The gang had been reunited and it was all because of me. Even the van ride out of town was like a party. Murray had to pull over twice because he was laughing so hard. But despite all the jokes, I think something had changed. Since childhood, the three of us had never been apart, and our recent isolation gave us all pause for thought. Needless to say, we took a few weeks off before getting back to work. And for the first time in my life, Murray let me drive.